didn't see you there. Let me turn this off. I'm guessing you came here for a drink? I got something special for you today. I've been practicing this one. It is called the El Presidente. And here's the ingredients that you're gonna need. Yep, you're definitely gonna need some white rum. That's a must. You're then gonna need some vermouth, a dry vermouth. We'll then need triple sec, which is an orange liqueur. And don't forget the oranges. What's a good drink without some good history to go with it? The El Presidente. It got its name all the way back during the Prohibition era, where Americans would leave the US to come to the Caribbean and they would get their drink on. Now, at the Jockey Club in Havana, Cuba, a bartender by the name of Eddie Woke created this drink in honor of then president of Cuba, Gerardo Machado. Anyways, that story for me sounds a little bit succinct because the time frame he was president would have been 1925 to 1933, which would have coincided with American Prohibition. So I think that might be it. But there's also a second story. All good drinks have more than one story, or they will lead to more than one story. The second one is that it was created in 1913, sort of like Delta Sigma. That's a different story, a different history. But it was created in 1913 for a different president named Mario Menocal. Mario Menocal. There we go. Remember that. And yeah, it was a drink made for him. Now, the people that pumped that story is Bacardi, and they are a rum producer. So, I don't know. Corporations usually tell the truth, right? Anyways, let's make this drink. Come look. Perfect. It looks like we got our story and we have our ingredients. Now it's time to make a drink. I know you're dying to try the El Presidente. Okay, so let's get our tools now. Remember that shaker? Bingo, bango. Put this down. The shorter guy, a part of that set. We're gonna put our mixing ingredients first. We wanna use our base spirit, which is this white rum from Bacardi. This is a lime flavor. Honestly, it is not that important for this recipe because I'm just trying it. It's not gonna be exact. And I'm balling on a budget. I live in a pandemic. So I'm also trying to beat the virus and beat the bank. So pour that in. 1.5 ounces of white rum. Now we're gonna go and take our amplifiers, our modifiers. These are the things that help raise the flavor profile of the base alcohol that we're using. We're gonna need 3/4 of the vermouth. Vermouth, if you've never tried it, is actually not that bad. It's got these like flowery type of flavors and it's unique, and oddly enough, it really is pretty good. I didn't have it until I started making this stuff, so it's fun to play around with. Triple sec. This right here is an orange liqueur. Is it the best? No, I've had way better. And you've probably had some before and maybe even heard of some, such as Grand Marnier. That's an orange liqueur, right? And there are some other great ones out there, but we're gonna go and try all of them. This too is gonna be 3/4 ounces. So let's pour that to the 3/4 ounce line. Cheers. Pour that in there. The next item we're gonna get is our splash of grenadine. This here you can buy from a grocery store, any liquor store, they should have it. It's a grenadine syrup, but this one says with cherry and pomegranate, so it should be tasty. Let's put that in there. Splash, splash. Don't forget, let's grab our ice. Got an ice bucket right here. Let's pop our tongs open. A 1, a 2, my nigga, a 3. Almost. Point is, you always want to have this 2/3 of the way filled with ice. So do it right or don't do it at all. All right, let me not sound too aggressive. Some of you folks might be scared of that. Okay, let me close this up here. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Bingo. Now, this same beverage you could make in a taller glass, and that you can just stir with your bar spoon and just break the ice above it and go from there. But I'm using a shaker today because this is my... Now, everything has been shaken up. The top is off. We're gonna put our strainer, just like I said before, with that Friday the 13th mask type of holy holly, whatever. And we grab our glass and we pour. Oh, wait, we gotta do this in slow motion. Here's the final product. It's got this nice rouge, like a rosy kind of color because of the grenadine. I'm sure if you use a different combination of things, you might get a different outcome. But what you won't want to have is a drink that's swagless. And by that, I mean missing all the accoutrement that makes a good drink a good drink. And in this case, it's gonna be our orange rind. We're gonna add that. Nice. Ooh, you can see it. Oh, it's getting everywhere. Whoa. Hold up. This thing is shooting. What kind of orange is this? Okay, gotta add. Yep. Let's grab that. And I would get the good piece that has a sticker on it. We have our, I guess I could trim off a little bit more. Just like so. Make it a little bit more, peeling. Let's take off that. So now, we can take it. Squeeze some of the citrus off. Boop. This one's got a lot of, you can do all these kind of twisty motions and you'll get all kinds of expression from it. You can definitely do this around the rim. Then, splat out. Look at that. There's only one way to find out if this tastes good, and it's by trying it. It has these really, I don't want to say bright, but it has this floral kind of energy, probably from the vermouth, that really incorporates all of the other flavors. The triple sec, the grenadine. It's sweet, but it's not sugary. It's not tart. And with the ice, it's super cold and refreshing, and you can still get that kick. I definitely get the undertones of the vermouth. Very, very strong, but in the most pleasant way, I kid you not. So I strongly recommend making this drink and, yeah, telling a friend to tell a friend about it. And if anything, cheers. This is a good spliff to roll up. This is good.
Smoking them donuts, and them sixes doing donuts. Hold up, they done woke me up. In the kitchen with the soapy stuff. Next door neighbor try to blow me up. Suck my dick, blow my